While firefighters at the Camp Jackson station in St. Clair County forced to take cover after shots were fired into the firehouse. According to the chief there, one of the firefighters was standing at their garage door just before midnight. That's when the crew heard shots fired and glass breaking. Fortunately, none of the firefighters, or the trucks for that matter, were hit by the gunfire. First Alert 4 continues to work to find more information about any potential suspects.